Southampton Cemetery is the final resting place for many notable individuals from the town and surrounding areas. There is no information on how many graves there are in Southampton Cemetery specifically, as cemeteries are often private property. The number of graves and interments are not typically public information. It may be recorded by the town of Southampton, but it is not publicly available. It is also important to note that cemeteries sometimes have multiple burials in one grave, so counting the number of grave markers may not accurately reflect the number of people buried there. It's a large cemetery with a long history of burials, and it's likely that there are thousands of graves on the property. Additionally, many older cemeteries like Southampton Cemetery have older graves that may no longer have markers or may be difficult to locate, so the total number of graves could be significantly larger than the number that are currently visible. The cemetery was established in 1843 and is one of the oldest cemeteries in Southampton. It covers approximately 17 acres and features beautiful gardens, ponds, and natural woodlands. Among those buried at Southampton Cemetery is artist Jackson Pollock and his wife, artist Lee Krasner, both of which have a commemorative grave marker with a sculpture by Hans van de Bovenkamp. Southampton Cemetery also contains the graves of several notable figures from the town's history, including members of the prominent Rogers and Shinnecock families, as well as veterans of various wars. The cemetery also includes many beautiful and unique grave markers, including several large and ornate monuments, and several smaller and more simple markers. The cemetery is known for its serene and peaceful atmosphere, and it is a popular spot for visitors looking to take a stroll, pay their respects to the departed, or just enjoy the natural beauty of the area. Some of the grave markers in the cemetery are made of a variety of different materials, including marble, granite, and bronze. Southampton Cemetery also has a columbarium, which is a special structure that is designed to hold urns with the cremated remains of the deceased, as an alternative to traditional ground burial. It is important to note that Southampton Cemetery is an active burial ground and open for visitation for families and interested visitors, but like most cemeteries, it's important to respect the deceased and the solemnity of the place. Southampton Cemetery is maintained by the town of Southampton. The town is responsible for maintaining the grounds, including the graves, markers, and other structures, as well as ensuring that the cemetery is accessible to visitors. The maintenance of the cemetery is typically carried out by town employees, and may include tasks such as mowing the lawn, trimming trees and bushes, and making repairs to the graves and markers. In addition to the town's maintenance, there are also organizations and individuals that support and maintain the cemetery. For example, there may be local historical societies or genealogical groups that work to preserve the history of the cemetery and the people buried there. Or, some groups may focus more in the beautification of the cemetery and preservation of the wildlife. It is also important to note that Southampton Cemetery holds a historical and cultural significance to the community, and several preservation initiatives are in progress to keep this history alive, while providing a respectful place to visit the deceased.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for even more viewing pleasure. Don't forget, like and comment. Feel free to share.